Welcome, brothers and sisters. The name of this video is going to be Who Knows? But y'all see the title. It's it's a crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world, man. How the hell do we get to this point, man? Because this country has completely devolved. This country has divorced itself from all sense of integrity. It's just a shame, man. It's just a shame that nothing can ever be done properly. There's always got to be some kind of con artistry going on. There's always got to be some type of white supremacist, racist, or some just some form of it's not even that. It's just the form. It's just the fact that wherever there's an opportunity, you'll find people that will not only get their fair share, but will try to steal from others. Try to take another person's share. This is a it just cannot stop happening. And it becomes even more real when you're going through a crisis, man. We in a state of a quote unquote pandemic, a state of crisis that most of us have never experienced in our lifetime. And yet we have people who are wicked, who are evil, and who are always trying to, take advantage of other people. Somehow trying to displace other people. This is just what we have to deal with in this world. And it's very wicked. Why is the world so wicked? I understand when you're I don't understand it at all, but I can see it. I can see it when everything is all good and this, competition, dog eat dog, man eat man, survival of the fittest, all of this stupidity. I can understand it in a time such as that. But when you're going through, when the country is in a state of emergency, we're going through a damn pandemic, and we still have wickedness and evil abounding while people are dying all over the place. Trust me, people are dying. People are starving. People are going through all kinds of crises. People are losing their jobs. People are losing their homes. And in a time like this, you still have wickedness and evil that abounds. You can't put your wickedness on hold for 5 minutes. You can't put your wickedness and evil on hold for even during the damn pandemic. Boy, these are some stupid ass kids throwing the crap in the middle of the street. But man, I don't know, man. It just makes me sad for such a society. It makes me sad for such a world where it's so ingrained. It's so ingrained in the psychology of the society that people will not stop trying to take advantage of each other, man. you know? And it's not as if you have a stronghold or a group that is not trying to take advantage of others. You have groups, you have it at the highest levels of government. You have it at the highest levels of government. And it makes me, it makes me mad that in the vast majority of this time, the so-called black man is the one who is going to be taken advantage of the most. Because black men are unaware. Black men don't see what they should be doing. They don't see reality. You know, I don't have time to even talk about it. I don't have time to go down this road. you know, we know what black men are not doing. We know the cowardice of black men. Yeah, I'm going off script. I'm going off code. I'm going off code. So what? You know, I and that's because I care. That's because I give a damn. If I didn't give a damn, I'd just be like, whatever. Every man for himself. Dog eat dog. Survival of the fittest. If I didn't care about the plight of the so-called black community or the so-called black man in that matriarchal hodgepodge of shit known as the black community, you know, I would just be like everyone else, man. But I actually have my heart goes out to the so-called black man, because I am a so-called black man, you know, in my image. I have to share the image with a lot of these buffoons, man. I have to share their image. It's hard to escape who you are. You cannot escape. You cannot go SYSBM. You cannot go EBM. You can't go IBMOR. You can't go red pill, whatever, black pill. You cannot escape being who you are. You know, you can't escape it. And we all hold a certain level of accountability in the matter. And I'm not gonna go down that road because that's gonna hurt a lot of feelings as well. But I really do. My heart really does go out to the so-called black man, and I do hope that all the brothers are doing well, and I hope all the brothers are learning from the situation that we currently find ourselves in. You know, I hear black men talking. Black men don't want it. They don't want this work. They don't want to hear what I have to say. They don't want to hear it because it's gonna hurt your feelings. They do not want that work because I cut to the bone. I cut through the bone marrow, dude. You know, to the damn soil, to the very grain, to the foundation, to the core. I cut to the core. You know, they don't want to hear these things. These things are soft. These things are like flowers compared to what what black men can, really need to deal with. The cowardice, the utter and complete cowardice. Man, it just makes me shake my head, man. you know, man. You should see the things that black men do. You should see the things that black men do. And what they don't understand is that at the core of the core of what's driving their behavior, we could see it. See, the brothers and the sisters can see what's at the core, what is making you do the things you do. You know, what is making you do the things, say the things that you say. And it all revolves around cowardice. At the very core, at the very foundation. That is something that black men have to deal with. You know, black men are on the run. They find themselves in devolving into all forms of escapism. You know, it's very hard, man. It's very hard to watch. It's very hard to watch, man. Because, you know, it's just hard for them to face that reality. It's hard for them to look in the damn mirror and own that. They are cowards. They are running. You know? Man, at the very core, it's nauseating. It's nauseating. It makes a person want to throw up. When you see these fake ass, gangster ass dudes out here, up to the educated, lame ass Negro, down to the black power Negro with his fists in the air. Do you think that we don't understand what's at the core of your actions? Your cowardice. You know? Man, it's a hard thing to deal with for most black men. You know? It makes them shut off the videos. It makes them hate, you know? Hate. I don't like that nigga. You know, I don't like that nigga. That nigga was cool when he was saying the things that I wanted to hear. But now that he telling that raw, uncut truth that cuts through the bone marrow, I don't like that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Who he think he is? Who fuck he doing? It's always, it's easy to deflect, but hard to deny. Hard to deny, black man. You know, we got to deal with the core. We got to deal with the foundation. We got to deal with the reality that's going on in our communities, man. Our community has been led astray by cowards. By cowards. And black men just so happen to be the only ones that don't really see what's going on. They don't understand why they do the things they do. They don't understand their own behavior. You goofy ass dudes walking around here with your pants hanging off your ass, you do not even understand why you do the things you do. But other people see it, and it is pathetic. It is atrocious. It is disgusting to watch. And I gotta share the image with these buffoons. You know, I gotta share their image, man. It's just a horrifying thing. It's a very crippling thing. I mean, you know, it's a very you know, it can cause a lot of things to happen, but you know, man, this is the world we live in, and you know, nothing is ever going to change because we are dealing with black men who are cowards. You know, we're dealing with a lot of black male cowardice. I don't want to hear none of your rhetoric. I don't want to hear your mouth, black man. You know, see, because the only thing you should be saying is, let's move forward. That's the only thing that is to be said. There is no argument to be made. There is no counter argument. There is no deflection. that can be made. Of course, black men are going to try, because, again, escapism. If something is going to cause you to escape accountability and actual, in taking action, then we have a problem on our hands. We're dealing with cowardice. That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to deal with, for some. Black men with their noses up some woman's ass all day, more cowardice, more deflections, more, wasted time, wasted effort, you know? Yeah, but this is the world we live in, man. We live in a world where, on one hand, you got a lot of wickedness going on. You have a lot of wickedness going on, and you men are partakers in this wickedness. You're partakers in this wickedness because you refuse to get up and do anything about it. And I'm not talking about on an individual level. See, yeah. Me, my, I. We're not talking about you. We're not talking about your personal situations. We're talking about on a collective level. I think about the whole Black Power movement that these brothers have out here going on. I think about them. I use them as an example. You got people like Professor Black Truth. You got people like the Black Authority. You got people like Moist. Dr. Boyce Watkins, this dude that I don't even understand how he's this dude he celebrates Christmas, so it's hard to take you seriously. I mean, I understand all the he is teaching financial literacy and things of this nature, but when he comes outside with an Easter bunny costume on, I'm like, what the hell's going on? Or when he starts talking about how he's celebrating Christmas, I'm like, how is that? I mean, I guess I don't know. He's teaching it from a Judeo-Christian perspective. I don't understand it. But man, it's just very hard to be out here, man. It's very hard, man. This is not the life. What the hell are these popos doing around here, man? I gotta get away from here. When popos all around, I dip off. Damn, these popos around here, they got coronavirus mask on and everything. Got some black dude. Stop and frisk. I'm getting away from here. They like, hey, buddy, where you going? You just gonna pull in and pull back out? Yep. I didn't see nothing, didn't hear nothing. But as I stated, brothers, man. We need soldiers. We need soldiers. We need men who are willing to be soldiers, to follow orders, rules, laws, standards that govern your community and behavior. You understand this? This is the purpose of having a moral code that the brothers live by. She chunky. This is the purpose of having a moral code that the brothers live by, so that everything can go back to the foundation. Everything can be drawn or judged based on the foundation, based on the 5 steps in the moral code. Man. Based off a code of honor, so that people will not get things twisted. So people cannot come and simply jettison, sort of like a black constitution, you know, that's based on biblical principles. This, this, these people have come along, taken our culture, set it up as set themselves up as gods on earth, and you follow their leadership and authority. But what happens when these men are wicked? What happens when the society has become corrupt? What happens when politicians can be bought? What happens when, rules, laws are put in place that are contrary to the original Constitution? What happens then? Man, we got to think about this, brothers. And then, if you're not fighting against this, if you're not separating yourselves from this wickedness, then you are partaking in the wickedness. Then you are basically a willing accomplice in this wickedness. And black men find themselves caught up in hell. There's a reason why you men are supposed to have your foundations laid. It's a reason why you're supposed to have your foundations laid, so that you can watch, so that you can see things happening before they actually happen. So where you can understand when people are trying to usurp authority, when people are trying to cause confusion. This is the purpose of having a set of rules, laws, and standards that govern your community and your behavior. And once again, we see black men devolving. This is a shame. We see black men devolving, not evolving, devolving. Sort of like the hip hop industry. The hip hop industry came out, and brothers was listening to KRS-One, BDP, Fat Boys, whoever, Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Curtis Blow, these type of individuals, and they were talking about things that will raise your consciousness level, will raise you, they made songs like Self-Destruction, and Marley Marl and the Juice Crew, those kind of brothers. They made songs that were positive, uplifting. They showed the skill levels, at least men's ability to take words, make them rhyme, and also teach at the same time. That was a beautiful thing, man. And then it devolved into gangster rap, gangster rap. Then it devolved again to mumble rap. Now you got rappers that call themselves Little Baby, who are running around here with diapers on. Diapers. This dude wears diapers. I mean, I'm like, damn, this is the image of the black man. This is what happens when you don't have a governing body. Now, as the brothers, our governing body is based on the biblical principles, our culture, our true culture, not what you refer to as Christianity. Understand? I mean, see, this, and then we get off into other topics, but and that's going to be another tangent. I don't want to go down that road, but the 5 steps in the moral code is based on biblical principles, and there's strength in the principles. There's strength in uh having a code, you know, and when you see these certain individuals coming out, they are not brothers, they are not one of the brothers, because they don't represent how they should. If a dude is coming out and he's walking around with a diaper on, I seen the dude, he has some camouflage diapers. This is the rapper that killed somebody inside Walmart, in one of them Walmart stores, I think. And this is where he got his street cred. He got his street cred. But my point is that black men continue to devolve. They're not getting stronger, they're getting weaker. It's like they water themselves down. They don't strengthen themselves. They water themselves down. You know? Black men have done this, black men have always shunned the wisdom of the elders. They've shunned the wisdom of the elders, and and boy. And these little black Negroes around here now, man. Skinny jean, effeminate, earring wearing ass individuals. I don't know, man. Black men are actually devolving. This is insane. You are supposed to build on the foundation of your community. Just like hip hop is supposed to be at a supernatural state. Do you understand what men are supposed to be talking about right now? They're supposed to be literally blowing your minds. It's sort of like a computer, right? Computer, it might have maybe 280 gigs uh RAM, right? And when you use up all of that random access memory, the computer, when you get close to that using all of the memory on that computer, it starts to act up. It starts to slow down. So black men, and this is what black men do. Instead of, going to get more memory on their computers, what black men like to do is just, use the computer until it breaks, then throw it away and go get a new one. That's what black men do. They don't they don't they don't save the information. It's sort of like they don't save the information that was on the hard drive. They just throw it all away. And now they got to start all over from scratch, with a brand new computer. Dumbass computer. It's new. It got more memory, but now you have to start over from scratch. See, a smart person is not going to throw away their computer that they've been working on forever. They're just going to go get a, a different, a, I don't know what it's called, SD drive, expansion card, something like that. I don't know. You know, they're just going to get more memory put on their computer. They're going to get an external drive or whatever that they can use on their on so this is the problem with black people. They're always in a constant state, especially black men, since they are the so-called leaders of the community. I gotta lay it at his feet. Black men tend to devolve. They don't tend to evolve. They don't tend to get better. You know, they just tend to get worse. You know, and I really wish they would stop doing it because it's stupid. That's like somebody who goes to college to be a doctor for 8 years, or he spends 8 years in medical school. Then instead of when he gets out of school, he goes to get a job in his field. What the black man does is he said, "Fuck it, I don't want to get a job. I'll go back to college for a totally different, something totally and completely different." You know, man, I'm gonna go to school to be a nurse. I'm already a doctor, but I want to go back to school to be a nurse. This is the mentality. This has been the mentality of black men for for generations. Because I remember it happening even in my generation. You know, Now there are a lot of things that the elders taught us that we supposed to get rid of. We are supposed to forget. They did not leave us a strong foundation. They didn't leave us a very great foundation. My question is, what are you men gonna do? You know, See, a reason why a lot of men don't like listening to these videos is because they know they're gonna have to look in that mirror, and it's not a pretty sight, man. You know, as I stated, escapism. You know, Black men love to escape. Black men will drown themselves out in all kinds of stupidity, while other people, it's so like like a we don't think like a warrior class of individuals. We just think like slaves. You know, we don't think like we're supposed to be. We don't think like rulers. We don't rule. We think like, I'm just trying to get by. This is the mentality. This is the things that I'm listening. This is what I hear coming out a lot of black men's mouths when they talk. You know, and the worst part of it is everybody else can hear it. Except black men. I mean, except black people, period. Because black women can't hear it either. But everybody can hear it. It's like It's like, this is why the black community is so intriguing to everyone. This is why the people find you people so intriguing. They're just watching. It's like being in a zoo. It's like being in a zoo and just walking past a bunch of, animals in the cage. It's like you're watching them. It's like, damn. This is what happens when you devolve. This is what happens when the community devolves. This is what happens when men have been beaten to the point where they have no fight left in them. They just practice escapism. You know, people are seeing this. People are watching. It's easy to fix. It's such an easy fix. Well, it's really an easy fix. Two things you can do today. One, stop listening to women who don't know what the hell they're talking about, who have nothing intelligent to say, who are not worth listening to. Because yes, you can learn things from women. I learn a lot from women. I learned a lot from women. I learned how a lot of shit not to do. For the most part. But and start working with your brothers. Start working together with your brothers. Anyway, brothers, I have now created the Cash App. I put in the links in the description box. I keep forgetting to do it. I'm gonna put the Cash App in there, but that maybe if people donated to this channel, I would feel more encouraged to make videos. But I need some motivation. Money is a motivator. And it lets me know who's serious and who's playing games. Now, I don't need your money. I just want to see what your level of commitment is. We all have a level of commitment. Some brothers have that commitment where they like, yeah, bro, you the man, yeah, man, you keeping it real. That's their level of commitment. After that, they go on and they do their thing. But then they have brothers who are willing to actually put their money and their ass into something so that they can achieve results. And I don't want to hear your individualistic bullshit. That's nothing. It doesn't take strength for that. Okay? To be it doesn't take strength to be an individual. We already individualistic. So it doesn't take strength to do that. We've been doing that by second nature for about 50, 60 years. And even longer. But it takes true strength to work together with your brothers, to be reliable, to be accountable, for people to be able to count on you. And I hope that some of you brothers have that level of commitment. But we'll see. On that note, I want to say peace. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps and adopt the moral code.